At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the broadcast tonight, ICC in Coahoma, here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan and ESPNMISS.com, and Let's Go ICCTV.com, the Red Channel. Adam Gore, Mr. Jim Ingram here tonight bringing this action. And Jim, a big conference game for the Lady Indians, a win tonight. And Coach Nancy Gray will capture her 7th North Division title in her, I believe, 13 years here at ICC.
I tell you, she's done a great job. Nancy's got them playing extremely well right now, 9-0 the division, 17-2 overall. Playing extremely well, and we look forward to a nice night tonight. Come on out. We still got room to get here. Need a good crowd tonight. Support the ladies tonight and playing Coahoma. Looking forward to it, Adam.
Absolutely. And for the men, of course, we'll talk about that a little bit later on tonight. The Indians got a little bit tougher road to hoe when it comes to the playoffs. They need to get a big win tonight in the nightcap.
No doubt about it, Adam. We've got 3 more games left, 3 division games. Starts tonight. Get a win, then you go to the next game. You can't look too far ahead. You got 3 division games. Tonight's the first one. It's the one you got to win.
Absolutely. The one now is always the most important. Now, Mr. Jim, let's go ahead and talk about some of the keys to victory for the Lady Indians tonight. Of course, these keys to victory being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information. Jim, the last time these two teams met, ICC went 7 minutes and 29 seconds without scoring in the second quarter. That would obviously be the first key to victory. Don't do that again. But what would be your keys to victory when it comes to taking care of business tonight for the Lady Indians?
Taking care of course, we're home. We need our crowd to get into it. Start with defense. And we've got a very athletic team. We play good defense. Start with defense, get some turnovers. Rebounding and defense is the key to this game, key to this team. If we do that, I think we'll take care of business.
And those keys to victory being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with more of the Davis Ford pregame show right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan and Let's Go ICCTV.com.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. It's like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in. Pulling me back in!
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime. Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves. A Fritos chili pie. Juicy Junior Burger. Or Junior Wrap. Does all this comfort come at a price? Yes, it starts at 99 cents. Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here as we're just about 2 minutes and 15 seconds away from that First American National Bank opening tip. But before we get there, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups being presented by Coke. And Mr. Jim, I know you got those starting lineups there in front of you. Let's go ahead and take a look at Coke. But before we do that, let's talk about Buddy Long and all the hardworking folks out there at the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works.
No doubt about it. Buddy Long's been a friend of the college. He's a friend of the community.
Yes.
He does a lot of great things for everybody in this community, and we appreciate the support of Coca-Cola and especially Buddy Long.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's starting lineups for the 6-5 Lady Tigers of Coahoma.
Coahoma Lady Tigers starting at guard is Essent Lambert, 5'6" freshman from Germantown, Mississippi. That's in Jackson area. Kylie Robinson, a 5'6" sophomore from Greenwood. Ariana Thigpen, a 5'8" freshman from Birmingham. Walnika Holmes, a 5'9" sophomore from Clarksdale. DeSandria Young, a 5'10" sophomore from Itabena, Mississippi.
And that is your Coca-Cola starting lineup for the Lady Tigers. And now for the 17-2 ICC Lady Indians, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. And Mr. Jim, Coach Gray hopes she has that winning combination put together tonight as well. So let's go ahead and look at tonight's starting five.
Starting for the Lady Indians, Tanisha Miller, the 6'1" sophomore from Greenville. Tabria Gandy, the 5'3" freshman from Starkville, Mississippi. Shania Buford, the 5'9" sophomore from Abbeville Lafayette High School. Kaylin Wilson, the 5'8" sophomore from Columbus. And the 6' sophomore, Zaria Jenkins from Columbus High School.
We're going to take one more time out of those starting lineups being brought to you by Coke. We're also going to come back with a special presentation before tonight's game, Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at ICC. So we're going to take a timeout and be back with more right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan and Let'sGoICCTV.com.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed.
On the grill. Nah, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce. Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocados, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get closer to that First American National Bank opening tip. We're going to take you to the floor now for a special presentation.
Basketball teams that was being revitalized after 20 years of non-existence. It was a great honor to be asked to play at ICC, where her father, A.K. McFerrin, was a member of the first basketball team in the fall of 1948, and was also part of the very first ICC graduating class in 1950. ICC is where she met and played basketball with now coach Nancy Murphy-Gray. Being a part of the Coahoma championship team is one of the biggest highlights of her life. After graduating from ICC, she transferred to Mississippi State University, where she earned a bachelor's and master's degree in education. She retired from Magnolia Middle School in Meridian in 2008, where she taught science for 23 of her 29 years in public education. After retiring from the classroom, she drove a school bus for Lauderdale County Schools. In 2010, she was diagnosed with PPC, primary peritoneal cancer. The peritoneum covers the lining of the abdomen treated like ovarian cancer. After this diagnosis, she was given only 40% chance to live 5 years. A chance for readmission, or EED, non-evidence of disease, was in her future. After 2 surgeries and numerous rounds of chemo treatments, she was found forced to retire from driving her school bus route. While recovering from her first surgery, she decided her mission in life was to encourage and share God's light and love to other cancer patients who didn't have the hope and peace that she felt. She claimed the last part of the verse of Nehemiah 8:10 as her guide. For the joy of the Lord is my strength. She refused to let cancer joy her. Only God knows why, but in March 2018, she was declared an ED. She was blessed by the grace of God to meet Mr. Ned, her nickname for readmission. She would like to thank Coach Gray and the ICC to be honored tonight and feels this is to be the icing on the cake of her life. She would like to know don't lose hope and always spread kindness and joy to others. She lives in Meridian on a golf course where her 1-year-old is now named appropriately Little Man. Thank you. Congratulations. ICC is joined tonight on the field line for starting a lineup by Pontotoc Public Basketball. And then Pontotoc Public Basketball is joining the Lady Indians on the starting lineup. And now the starting lineup.
And we'll take one more timeout, come back with that First American National Bank opening tip right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Caesar's extra most bestest pizzas. The world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Welcome back as we do have the Pontotoc Upward Basketball League. Some of the players from one of those teams out there that is here tonight to help call out tonight's starting lineups for the Lady Indians. And Mr. Jim, we did hear the presentation for the game honoring Miss Kathy McFerrin as our honorary coach tonight for breast cancer awareness. Actually, cancer awareness tonight. One of those things has always been a very important part of not only the Lady Indians basketball team, but ICC, to honor those that have gone through those struggles but have triumphed and overcome, even though sometimes it's not the case.
That's correct. And Kathy McFerrin is a great ambassador for ICC. Of course, she played ball here with Nancy. I know the family, a great family from Mantassia, a lot of McFerrins, and some of my best friends, and a very emotional night tonight, and glad she's here.
Matter of fact, if your name isn't, last name isn't McFerrin, I question if you're from Mantassia.
That's right.
So we're getting set to tip things off here. We do thank those that are listening on ESPN 95.1 The Fan, as well as those that are tuning in tonight in favor of Coahoma. ICC will be wearing their special uniforms tonight, pink trimmed in black and white. Coahoma in their road maroon trimmed in gray and white. So we're getting set for the First American National Bank opening tip, and it's going to be controlled by ICC. Shania Buford gets the basketball, and that ICC will start us off. Lady Indians lost it out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by ICC, so Coahoma will get it back.
Adam, we don't want to start out with a turnover, but we did. We got to get going here. We talked about defense and rebounding. Jump out on this team. We don't want to give them a lot of confidence.
So awaiting the toss in here. Jim, I'll tell you one thing. There's just not much of an atmosphere tonight.
No, it's not.
A very quiet gymnasium. Of course, not a lot of people traveling with Coahoma tonight. Hopefully some of that crowd will be making their way into the contest. So if you are listening on FM 95.1 The Fan, you got plenty of time to make it out to the gymnasium for a couple of games tonight, so we do hope you make your way this way. Coahoma with the basketball. Baseline jumper is up, in, and good, so Coahoma strikes first, as that was number 4, Thickpen, who knocks down the basket. 2-0 is your score. Coahoma with the lead. 9:18 to play here in the first quarter of play. ICC with the basketball. They're working left to right on your radio dial. 3-point basket is up and good.
There we go, baby.
Good answer that time by ICC, as that was Kaylin Wilson. Now, ICC wearing special jerseys, so they've got different numbers than we're used to. Wilson knocks down the three-pointer to make it a 3-2 contest now at the 8:55 mark of the first quarter of play. Coahoma with the basketball, and there's Sabria Gandy stepping in front of the pass, taking it away, nearly lost the dribble out of bounds, was able to control herself, and now is going to reset the offense. 3-2 is your score. ICC with it now, looking to go inside. Going to work off a screen is Wilson. Wilson just hit that three. Drops it over now to on the left wing. That's going to be Shania Buford. Buford with the basketball, asking for a screen. Gets it, pulls up from the free throw line, and drains it.
Nice job, nice screen, nice shot. 5-2, Lady Indians, 8:20 left in the first quarter.
Jim and ICC likes to see that. Shania missing about 5 or 6 games. I wouldn't say missing, but seeing very limited minutes due to a leg injury, and hopefully starting to get those shooting woes kind of shaken that she struggled over the last few months. Nice answer on the other end. Thickpen again for Coahoma, knocks down the jumper.
She looks smooth. I think they're going to get the ball to Thickpen. We got to stop her. She's a pure shooter. She's 2 for 2 tonight.
5-4 now. ICC with the lead. Inside 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram brings this action here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, as well as ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Gandy with the basketball, trying to drive. Great defense on the part of Coahoma to force her out. And now they're going to reset it. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Buford works it around. This is Jenkins. Jenkins going to try to drive. Lost hand on the basketball and traveled. Good defense that time, as that was number 2. That's going to be Robinson that came in, put her hand on the basketball, and forced the turnover. So
Adam, we talked about a special night tonight, and if you're watching on TV, you've got pink and maroon, so a lot of red colors.
Yeah, it's actually playing a couple of tricks on our camera trying to focus in on this. So if this video looks a little bit darker than it normally is, we do apologize. So now Coahoma with the basketball, looking to go to work, driving baseline, nothing there. Kicks it out, thought about the three. Now wants to drive it in. Now a long three from up top. Good. Whoa. Big three-point basket knocked down that time. Good ball movement as Holmes drills the three-pointer, and now Coahoma retakes the lead 7-5.
That was an NBA three.
It was.
Way out there.
And she did not hesitate pulling the trigger on that one either. So ICC with the basketball. Gandy with it. Now over to Buford. Buford eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Nice answer that time by Shania Buford. She's got 5.
8-7. Lady Indians, 6:35 left in the first quarter. Lady Indians 8. Coahoma Lady Tigers 7.
And ICC nearly gets the turnover off the press, but Coahoma's able to keep it. Now drives inside, running layup is good. Holmes with the basket. Well, that's your two leading scorers, Holmes and Thigpen, and they are doing what they normally do, as now they combine for 9 points. 9-8 the lead back to Coahoma here early on in the contest. 6:15 to play here. ICC trailing by 1. Gandy with the basketball, drives in, now drops it off to Wilson. Wilson looking to drive, good help defense. Jenkins inside, running shot is up, no good, but she was fouled on the way to the basket. And so she'll have a pair of free throws coming up here for the Lady Indians. Zaria wearing number 32 tonight.
Thigpen's first foul.
And Jenkins knocks down the first free throw. I like Zaria. She doesn't really waste a lot of time at the free throw line. Catches the basketball, then gets ready to fire. Spins, don't even take a dribble.
There you go.
And at the end of the results, a pair of free throws good for ICC. And the Indians reclaim the lead now. Back and forth we go in this one. 10-9 is your score. ICC has rallied back to take the lead. Now, the last time these two teams met, we talked about it a little bit in the Davis Ford pregame show. It was a bit of a struggle for ICC as they went nearly 8 minutes without scoring in the second quarter, but still found a way to be able to come up with the win. Buford drops it off inside. Beautiful pass. Layup, good. So that was Tanisha Miller with the basket off the assist from Shania Buford. Now the lead to 12-9 in favor of ICC. Near a 10-second violation that time as she just stepped it across the floor. As the ball is going to be passed inside, but Miller steps in front of it and slaps it out of bounds, so it will stay with Coahoma on the baseline. Substitution coming into the game for ICC. This is going to be Shamia Williams. Williams into the contest, and it looks like that's going to be Zaria Jenkins that's going to come out. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. For more information on the ICC BSU, follow them on Twitter at ICC BSU. Coahoma with the basketball now, playing a game of catch between the guards. Holmes wants to drive, kicks out, spot up three-pointer on its way. Good. Coahoma, they're a pretty good three-point shooting team. And that one was knocked down that time by Robinson, second three-pointer of the game for Coahoma.
Adam, I think the teams are combined 4 for 4 from three-point line tonight.
I believe you're correct on that one. So Gandy wanting to drive inside, had the ball slapped out of bounds, and it's off her leg back to Coahoma. Good defense by the Tigers. I tell you what, Jim, this Coahoma team, their record 6 and 15, 1-9 in the North, a very deceiving record. They've just been on the short end of some decisions as they've fought hard all season long.
You're right, Adam, and we know the coach, Stephanie Murphy, used to be the head ladies coach at Tupelo High School. Good lady, trying to get this team playing better, and they're playing better tonight.
Looking for that crossover, now driving inside. Holmes puts up a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's going to be controlled by ICC. That was Wilson who had it. Now drops it back and is going to give it off to Buford. Buford with the basketball. Lobs it inside to Miller. A little too tall, but Miller's able to find it. Now kicks it out to Gandy from the corner for three. Yes!
Nobody's missing three-point line. 5 for 5, both teams.
Big basket knocked down there for ICC as Gandy buries that one for her first points of the night. And the lead now back to the Lady Indians, 15-12. Anything you could do, I could do better so far in the contest. Coahoma with the basketball, looking to go on the drive. Good help defense to force the pass, and there's going to be a drive inside, hand check foul. Whistled on ICC, and that foul's going to be whistled on number 23. That's going to be Kaylin Wilson.
It's Kaylin first foul.
Substitution in the game here for Coahoma. This is going to be number 3, Pimpton checking in. Checking out will be number 4, Thigpen. This substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information. And during that promo, number 32, Zaria Jenkins, checked back into the contest as Kaylin Wilson checked out as well. Once again, a Bank of Okolona substitution. So Coahoma with the basketball. They trail by 3, 15-12. Drives inside. Looked like she got, ooh, what a block shot by Miller, but it ends up in the hands of number 3, Pimpton, who just checked into the contest. She knocked down that jumper, but Jim, that was some block with authority that
nice
time.
Block, and Pimpton was alert, caught the ball. 15-14. Lady Indians up by 1, 3:35 left in the first quarter. Well played, fast-paced first quarter, Adam. Good shooting. Shooting percentage off the charts.
ICC with the basketball. Skip pass, dangerous, and it's going to be taken away. No, gotten back that time by Shamia. Layup is up, no good, but there was a foul, and this will send Shania to the free throw line.
Foul on Holmes, her first foul of the ball game. 3:20 left in the first quarter. Lady Indians 15, Lady Tigers 14. Lady Indians trying to add that lead, and they do by 1 there.
Buford hits the free throw. She now has 6 points in the contest.
Buford again at the free throw line. Lady Indians up now by 2. She missed that one, Adam. 16-14. Lady Indians, 3:15 left in the first quarter. Coahoma's got the ball, bringing it up the court.
So Coahoma with the basketball now, and there's going to be a moving screen. Wow. Shamia Williams took a hard lick that time, one that Coach Sean Cannon would have been proud of.
That's Holmes' second foul, Adam. She can really shoot also, getting her out of the game now here in the first quarter. 3:09 left in the first quarter. Lady Indians 16, Lady Tigers 14.
So as you mentioned, Jim, that was a big foul there, being Holmes' second foul. 3:07 to play here in the first quarter. ICC leading by 2. Gandy with the basketball, drops it back up top. Buford with it. Miller begging for it. Now gets it inside. Turnaround jumper on its way. Short, no good. Rebound being fought for, and the Lady Tigers control. So Coahoma with the basketball can tie it with a 2, retake the lead with a 3. As this lead's been back and forth, I think ICC's largest lead of the night has been 4. Ball's going to go out of bounds and back to the Lady Indians.
Adam Thigpen's back in for the Lady Tigers, and she's 2 for 2. I don't know why she took her out. Pure shooter. She's back in for the Lady Tigers.
I think Coach Murphy having to maybe go in spurts.
I got you.
She's
Rest.
got 8 players available tonight. ICC with it. Williams goes inside. The southpaw's jumper's no good, but followed her shot and got the rebound. Good hustle that time by Shamia to go out and save the possession for ICC. Gandy dribbled the ball off her foot, loose on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball called. And the possession arrow in favor of Coahoma. Well, Jim, right now, Coahoma's just got a little bit extra step in them compared to the Lady Indians on the floor.
You're right, and they're playing with a lot of confidence also. A lot of confidence. They're only down by 2. 2:12 left in the first quarter.
So Coahoma with the basketball. So they're going to walk it into the front court here. They're trailing by 2, as Mr. Jim just mentioned. 16-14 is your score. Now 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Trying to work off a screen. Looks to go inside. Quick triple team in the paint. Forces them back out to reset the offense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Coahoma kicks it out now, driving baseline, but a travel is going to be called, so the turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Indians. Good defense that time, Mr. Jim,
Good
as
defense.
ICC was swarming and forced a turnover.
Adam 16-14. Lady Indians up with the ball. Minute 45 left in the first quarter.
Back and forth we go in this one. Anything you can do, I can do better type style play early on. Gandy with the basketball, thought about the 3. Now gives it up to Buford, who gets it back up top to Williams. Williams steps back, long 2, on its way, back iron, no good. Tanisha Miller with the rebound. Was too far underneath the basket to put it up. Kicks it out to Buford for 3. Yes!
She's feeling it.
Shania Buford, that is going to be her second three-pointer of the game. She now has 9 points in the contest, and ICC leads it by 5, their largest of the night. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 19-14 is your score. There's 1:19 to play here in the first quarter. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram bringing this action here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. ICC and Coahoma, a pair of division games tonight. Lady Indians leading by 5. Coahoma with the basketball, trying to drive man-to-man defense out of ICC. It's been tough over the last couple of minutes and has led the Lady Indians to the largely the night at 5. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Going to drive inside, puts up the floater in the paint. Good-looking shot. Jim, you talked about it earlier. That's stick pin, and she just looks good tonight.
3 for 3, Adam. 3 for 3. Cut it to 3 points. Lady Indians up 19-16. 45 seconds left the first quarter.
Lady Indians with the basketball. Gandy wants to spot up for a 3. That one, finally, somebody missed a 3-pointer. Buford with the basketball. Ball fakes, drives inside, floater up, bouncing around. No good. The iron unkind for Shania Buford that time. And Coahoma controls the rebound, and then just a mental mistake as she went to throw it up the floor, but her teammate was not looking.
You're right, Adam.
And that was just going to be a travel call.
You know, it's tough for Kylie Robinson. Teammate was open, went up the court, she had a travel. Let's take advantage of this, Adam. We've got a 3-point lead. 30 seconds left the first quarter. I'd love to be up 5 or 6 here into the first quarter.
So Keely Wilson has checked into the contest here in that dead ball. Tabria Gandy checks out. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Shot clock is off, so ICC can elect to hold off for the final shot here if they want to. 15 seconds now. Wilson with the basketball, dribbling around, trying to go inside, up and under. Shot is blocked. Tipped around, still tipped around, loose on the floor. They're going to say last touch by ICC. Great defense by Coahoma.
Good job by Coahoma. Didn't foul her. She had a good fake underneath. Lady stayed on her feet, made a good block. Give her credit.
And Buford steals the inbounds pass. Hook shot is up. Count the basket and one.
I became a fan then. I had to holler. What a great steal. 2-point basket. Maybe an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Well, Shania did that at Mississippi Delta. Delta rallied back to make it an 8-point contest inside a minute left. ICC hit a layup by Zaria Jenkins, and then Shania stole the inbounds pass to get a 4-point swing in a span of 3 seconds as Buford does make the free throw. She's got 12 points in the first quarter. As that was a big make there for ICC. Loose ball on the floor. Williams gets it. She's going to fire. Oh, no good. Boy, that would have been big there if they could have got that one to fall. ICC 22, Coahoma 16 after 1 quarter of play. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 22-16 is your score as we get set to start the second quarter of play. ICC will have the basketball moving left to right on your radio dial here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Mr. Jim, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Fast pace, good shooting on both teams. You know, very even game right now. ICC got a 6-point lead here. Need to take advantage of this. We got a little bit more depth than they do, Adam. Need to take advantage of the number of players we have.
Wilson misses the jumper to start the second half. Coahoma with the rebound now. Tries to feed it inside. Slapped away and take it away. Now ICC trying to get out in transition. Running layup. Too hard, no good. Tanisha Miller had the rebound. It was slapped away and taken back by Coahoma. Jim, that's one thing that's almost becoming a lost art in the game of basketball is transition baskets and layups.
No doubt about it. You got to take your time. You had a fast break. You had the lead there. She just got rushed. Shot it too hard. You got to get it under control. That's easy for me to say. I know I couldn't do it either.
Exactly. So Coahoma with the basketball now, trailing 22-16. 9 minutes to play until halftime. Wild shot put up by Holmes, no good. A pair of Indians fighting over the rebound, and Tanisha Miller controls. So Lady Indians going to trot the ball into the front court here. Need a good possession, as their large lead tonight now is at 6. Shamia Williams running inside, gets the layup. Well, she just took her girl one-on-one that time, was able to finish with the left-handed layup, and that is going to be the first points of the contest for Williams. And now the largest lead of the night is at 8. Is that right, Mr. Jim?
That's right, 24-16. Lady Indians, 8:35 left to halftime.
So Coahoma with the basketball, needing a basket in a big way this trip down the floor. Have it here on the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to drive. Great defense on the part of the Indians. Shot is put up, but there's a bumping foul. That will be called on the Lady Indians. That foul's going to be whistled on number 20. That's Shamia Williams with the foul. Well, good defense that time, but she left her feet. And anytime you leave your feet, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in trouble defensively.
You're right. And she's on the left-hand side. That layup was not going in, but she did bump her.
So this will send number 2, Robinson, to the free throw line. Her first free throw, back iron, no good. Tabria Gandy will check in. Checking out will be Williams, and checking in for Coahoma is Kiesha Pittman. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Waiting the second free throw, and it's off the mark, no good, and the rebound to ICC. So Robinson came up empty on that trip to the free throw line. Score remains 24-16.
Look, 1-2-2 zone here, Adam.
So Coahoma throwing a different look at ICC. Wilson with the basketball. Gandy's jumper in the paint is good.
Dribble in penetration in the middle of the zone. Nobody's there. Great effort, great shot.
So that's going to be the 5th point of the game for Gandy. And as Jim mentioned, big basket there.
Largest lead of the game, Adam. Indians up. Lady Indians up by 10. 7:45 left to halftime.
So Coahoma with the basketball. ICC's played tough defensively, has really kind of put the clamps over Coahoma over the last 4 minutes of the game. 3-point basket on its way, no good. Long rebound is going to be controlled that time by Keely Wilson. So Wilson now working up to Gandy. Gandy lobs it inside to Jenkins. Jenkins sees a quick double team, dribbles away from it, now throws it up top to Wilson, and ICC's going to reset. Smart decision that time by Keely just to reset the offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Buford with the basketball. Boy, she had the hot hand in the first quarter, scoring 12 points in the first quarter. Now there's 7 seconds. 3-point basket on its way. Actually, they called it a 2. Rebound, and that's going to be a foul. Whistled on Tanisha Miller with the foul.
Well, that's Tanisha's first foul. She came down with a right arm. That's an automatic call.
Yep.
On the shoulder.
There'll be a substitution coming in the game. This is going to be number 23. Kaylin Wilson checking back into the contest. Tanisha Miller will be checking out. ICC in that full court press here against Coahoma. Coahoma so far really hasn't had much problems with it, maybe 1 or 2 turnovers. But for the most part, it's been able to get the ball into the front court. Deep 3, short, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Oh, left it short. Rebound tipped out to Tabria Gandy in the right spot at the right time to grab that one. Now here come the Lady Indians, wanting to push on the offensive end. Gandy between the legs, nothing there. Good defense. And it's going to force the Lady Indians to reset. This is Wilson. Jenkins, nice ball movement. Up and under, the shot is off the mark, no good. And then another loose ball rebound foul on ICC. That one's going to go on Kaylin Wilson.
That's her second, I believe, Adam.
And that will be her second foul. And that's going to get Quay McClatchy off the bench. It's the next opportunity. She'll check into the contest. So Coahoma with the basketball. They trail by 10, 26-16. 6:25 to play here in the first half. We do thank those that are watching here on Let's Go ICC TV as well as listening on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Hit us up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC and let us know you're watching or listening. Drive to the basket. Shot is up. Good, strong finish that time. And that's going to be Holmes, and she now has 7 points to lead Coahoma in scoring.
26-18. Lady Indians up by 8 with 6 minutes left at halftime.
Looking to go inside, and they're going to call it travel. Wow.
How about a foul, maybe?
Yeah. Zaria Jenkins that time got a mugging underneath the basket.
Called traveling. That's
they called traveling. So our substitution into the game for ICC is Quay McClatchy.
Adam's just a difference of opinion, okay? That's all it is. Our opinion and the referee's opinion. Guess what? Referee's opinion holds weight.
It does. Burke also checked into the contest for Coahoma. Jim, I didn't have you at Northeast, and I got in trouble with one of the officials for not really voicing my opinion, but showing my displeasure with one of the calls. So glad to have you back. That way you can keep me in control.
I know you'll do fine, Adam.
Another deep 3 on its way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, though, to Coahoma. Jim, Coahoma's done a pretty good job of getting some offensive boards on the last few possessions. but just have not been able to convert those into points.
They're trying to climb back in the game. They're down by 8, 5:25 left to halftime. Lady Indians up 26-18.
Coahoma with the basketball, looking to go on the drive. Running inside, and James Harden would have had to grin at that time as she got away with about 3 steps on the layup. Ball's out of bounds. Last touch, though, by ICC, so it will stay with Coahoma with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds, it's going to be slapped out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. Good call by the official because he was kind of blocked from that call, but did get the correct call. As the official on the baseline kind of looked at him and said, I didn't see it. So either way it goes, Coahoma will keep it here in front of the ICC bench. So Coahoma with it. Going to have to hurry. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Throws up the wild shot. Tripped that time. No call. And now here comes Tabria Gandy. Looking to go coast to coast. Oh, what a pass. Oh, just could not finish the play, but great court vision on the part of Tabria Gandy that time. Just couldn't get that one to fall, so this will send McClatchy to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Crystal Marshall, her first, 5'11" freshman Clarksdale. Like you said, what a pass by Gandy. Need to take advantages, Adam.
Yeah, it's one of those that would have been a nominee for a What a Play Wednesday as McClatchy knocks down that free throw, her first points of the contest. But, yeah, she did a good job at looking up at the goal, drew the defender, and just dropped it off to McClatchy. And McClatchy, though, was hammered and just could not get the layup to fall. 27-18 after that first free throw, good for McClatchy. Awaiting the second free throw, left it short, no good, and Coahoma controls the rebound. First miss of the night from the free throw line. ICC 5 of 6 from the charity stripe.
That's a winner. That'll win.
Inside 5 minutes to play now. ICC leading at 27-18. Coahoma with the basketball, trying to work off a screen, looking to go inside. Nothing there. Good defense on the part of Gandy to take away the drive. Now they're going to reset. Holmes wanting to work one-on-one. And there's going to be a hand check foul called. And that foul's going to be whistled on Zaria Jenkins. Well, Holmes presents a interesting matchup for teams. She's big, she's physical, got good speed, but also can hit a deep three. So you can't just lay back on her defensively because she's got the ability to go in and hit a shot on you. And there's an example of that strength there as she's just able to power through the defense and hit that layup for her 9th point of the contest.
Cut to 7, 27-20. Lady Indians up 4.5 minutes till halftime.
Gandy with the basketball now, looking to work on the offensive end. Over to Buford on the wing. Buford, who had 12 points in the first quarter, has been quiet so far here in the second. Working around, Coahoma quickly covers her up. Jenkins with the basketball up top to Wilson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wilson spins, in trouble. Gandy with it, 5 seconds. Going to have to hurry. Gandy looking to spin in the paint. Lose the handle on the ball. Wilson's going to have to fire and does not get it off in time.
Give Coahoma credit on defense, Adam. Good defense, Coahoma.
Absolutely. As that time, Gandy just dribbling a little too much and lost control of the basketball. Shot clock violation on ICC. 4:03 to play here. Coahoma, who has trailed by 10 in this contest, has cut it down to 7, trying to make it a closer contest as we get close to halftime. Remind you to stay tuned. At halftime, we'll have the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. We'll take a look at some Sonic stats and then have a special presentation as well as we look back at Jackson Lancaster being named MACJC Baseball Player of the Week, and then have a couple of post-game interviews from ICC's win over Snead State in softball, as there's a charge called that time, and it's going to go against Young of Coahoma. So you'll want to stay tuned for that at halftime, but we got about 3 minutes and 40 seconds before we get there, as ICC leads it 27-20.
You know, talking about having a good first weekend for Jackson Lancaster. Oh, my gosh, burning it.
Yes.
Great weekend.
6 of 7 with a pair of doubles, 2 RBIs, and a walk. Not a bad day at the ballpark.
Not a bad day.
So ICC with the basketball, working it around the perimeter. Coahoma switching to that zone has caused ICC some problems. Gandy drives inside. Jumper in the paint's off the mark, no good. McClatchy strong for the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback. Good job that time by Quay. Got physical and just ripped that rebound away from Coahoma. So 3:18 to play here until halftime. 27-20 is your score as McClatchy going to the line where she is 1 of 2 from the charity stripe this evening. First free throw, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Looks smooth there, Adam. That was Pimpkin's second foul for the Lady Tigers.
So waiting the second free throw here from McClatchy. And it's good as well.
Job.
Nice job by Quay. She's got 3 points on the evening, and ICC pushes the lead back out to 9, one shy of their largest of the night at 10. Ball's going to be slapped away out of bounds. Last touch by ICC.
Adam, Thigpen shot 3 times tonight for Coahoma. She's 3 for 3. If I'm Coach Murphy, I'd try to get the ball to her and see what she could do.
So ICC coming up. Once again, I call this full court pressure. It's basically full court man-to-man defense. Not really applying a lot of pressure defensively. Just making Coahoma. Oh, that was a 10-second violation. They didn't get it up in time. Or actually, no, excuse me. The ball went out of bounds, so they got to reset on the 10 count.
Make them use some clock.
That's basically what they're doing, yes. Holmes tried to go behind the back, had her pocket pick, got it back. Good ball movement. Long two-pointer on his way, left short, no good. Gandy with the rebound, and she's wanting to get out and run. Gandy causes Holmes to fall down. Step back jumpers off the mark, no good, and the rebound to Coahoma. A little shake and bake, but just could not finish the play that time. Could Gandy, probably one of those, she probably just took it to the basket instead of trying to get the long jumper.
You're right, Adam. 2:30 left to halftime. 29-20, Lady Indians up on the Lady Tigers, Coahoma.
So Coahoma with the basketball, looking to finish strong here to try to cut into this lead. Holmes inside, pushes the defender down, and Williams still on the ground. And a tie up on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Substitutions coming in the game here for ICC. Checking in will be number 13. That's Whitney Watkins, and number 10, Tanisha Miller into the contest. These substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com. John Herod and company, proud sponsors of ICC Athletics here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. So Coahoma with the basketball, coming up on 2 minutes to play. Thigpen puts the jumper up, had a partially blocked is what the referee says. That time by Gandy. So good defense on the part of Gandy. Now ICC with the basketball. If they make a basket here, it'll be their large lead of the night. Williams eyes, tries, can't buy the three as she left that one just a bit short.
A little bit short. Got to shake it off. She's playing well. Just missed that shot. Got to go forward. 29-20. Lady Indians up. Minute 50 left at halftime.
So into the contest for Coahoma is Lambert. Inside 2 minutes to play. ICC 29, Coahoma 20. Here in the second quarter, the first of 2 games coming your way this evening. Coahoma with the basketball. Thigpen wanting to work one-on-one, being closely guarded by Gandy. Gandy forces to give it up. Holmes wants the long three. It's short, no good. Rebound. Hustled down and pulled down that time by Watkins. And Jim, if that's going to be a foul on Walnika Holmes, it is. That's her third, and that is a big foul there with 1:29 remaining.
Leading scorer of the game so far. It's got 9 points. They got Stephanie Murphy's got to get her out. Minute 29 left in the halftime. See if we can take advantage of this, Adam.
She does check out, so Burke will check into the contest here for Coahoma. Sarah Berryman, who was out due to illness at Delta, getting set to check in at her next opportunity. ICC being patient now offensively. Williams with the basketball. Now looking to go on the drive, spins, puts up a wild shot and bailed out with a foul that time, as not the possession ICC is looking for. And been about the last 2 or 3 possessions, ICC has just not been sharp.
No, they hadn't, Adam. You know, the first quarter of this game, great shooting, a lot of enthusiasm. Still a lot of enthusiasm. Been a little shaky here in the second quarter for both teams. Not as smooth.
So this will be Shamia Williams at the free throw line. Southpaw's first free throw, good. It's her third point of the contest. And ICC now matching their large lead of the night, 30-20. Awaiting the second free throw here. She takes her time and buries it.
Good job.
4 points for Williams. And ICC with their large lead of the night now at 11. 31-20. 1 minute to play here until halftime. Holmes taking their time. Coahoma's going to walk it over to the left wing now. That honestly took 15 seconds to get to the left wing. That's the reason why I was kind of like, I'm not saying anything, but Coahoma was not working with any purpose that time. 10 seconds now on the shot clock, 43.9 left in the first half. Coahoma with the basketball near the baseline, actually on the sideline. They'll get it in. Now 5 seconds. I don't think Coahoma realizes that's how much time's left on the clock. Now they look up. They're going to have to throw up a desperation three off the mark, and that's going to be a shot clock violation, even though the rebound went to ICC. So it will go back to ICC. 2 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock. 31-20. ICC with their large lead of the night at 11. Trying to go inside, nothing there. Miller picks up a dribble over to Berryman. To Buford for three. Off the mark, no good. Williams had the rebound. That's going to be over the back. Good block out underneath that time by Shamia Williams. As she got the call over the back call. And so now this will be the second foul whistle on Lambert. And Williams back to the free throw line where she just hit two. 31-20 is the score with 16 seconds to play here in the first half. First free throw bouncing around and finds its way through. Fifth point of the game now for Williams.
Williams come off the bench, give him some good minutes here, Adam. You mentioned we're up by 12 here with 16 seconds left to halftime.
Waiting the second free throw here from Williams. Is up and true. Nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Williams, who now has 6 points in the contest. 33-20. ICC with its largest lead now at 13. 10 seconds left here until halftime. Coahoma with the basketball. Now make it 3 seconds. Going in on the drive, puts up a wild shot off the mark, no good. Williams with the rebound, and that's how we'll end your first half of play. Your score here at halftime: ICC 33, Coahoma 20. And Jim, before we go into the Little Caesars halftime report, your thoughts on the first half?
Adam, we mentioned we didn't play as well second quarter, but we pulled away there at the end of the second quarter. I think our depth took advantage of it. As you mentioned, we had a 6-point lead first quarter. Now we're up by 13. Good movement with the ball late in the second quarter. I'm proud of our entire team. Playing 8 or 9 ladies there at the end.
We're going to take a break and come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leads at 33-20 at the break.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say. It's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza. Then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your score here at halftime: ICC 33, Coahoma 20. Here at the break, and Mr. Jim, I know you got some of those Sonic stats right there in front of you. So, if you will, go ahead and take a look at those.
All right, going to scoring right now for Coleman Lady Tigers. Robinson has 3. Thigpen has 6. Holmes, you know, she picked up that big foul at the end. I think got 3 fouls, has 9. Young has 2. They have a total of 20 points for Lady Indians tonight. Tanisha Miller has 5. Gandy has 5. Janiyah Buford leading the team with 11 points here at halftime. Jenkins has 3. And Kayla Wilson has 2. McClatchy has 3. Shamia Williams has 4 for 33 points. 33-20. Lady Indians leading right now. At halftime, we're shooting 64% from the field, which is outstanding shooting. Coahoma shooting 47% from the field.
Absolutely, and Jim, we kind of talked about it there for a second. Let's go ahead and talk about it one more time here. What are your thoughts on the first half for ICC?
You know, Adam, I thought we took advantage. We played well first quarter, and then the end of the second quarter, our depth took over. We made sure we played 8, 9, maybe 10 ladies. All of them contributed, played well. I think it wore down the 8-man rotation for Coahoma, and I think that's a good reason we got a 13-point lead.
We'll be back with more Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leads at 33-20 at the break.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say. It's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza. Then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. Yes, I'm Amber McFarland. I came here in 2012. I actually started summer courses in June, but I came here to the Fulton campus in August, and I graduated in May 2014. I chose ICC because it's pretty much a family tradition. I didn't have to pay for a thing at ICC. ICC was totally free for me. I did weigh out the options. Even though it was a family tradition, I wanted to see how much money I could get had I did decide to go to Ole Miss first. And I would be in so much debt had I gone to Ole Miss first than I did if I went to ICC first. And it was amazing the difference that I would have to pay. Taylor Medal is actually the highest honor you can receive at Ole Miss. I think we're the top 6% in our class, so it was because I had all A's in that. Actually built on from ICC. My GPA from ICC, since it transferred, had all A's here, and I had all A's at Ole Miss, so it just helped me out a lot. I got recommended for it first, and I had to fill out this application and write an essay, and I was chosen. We were recognized on stage on graduation day. We got to walk out the banner, so it was a huge honor, and we got a medal to keep for forever. I was also just awarded Teacher of the Year at my school, so that was exciting. I'm just a second-year teacher. I wanted to change lives. I wanted to help a child, but I knew I didn't want to be a doctor or a pediatrician. I did not want to do that. I want to actually be there, guiding them, so that's what made me be a teacher. And my grandmother was a teacher, my mom was a teacher, my aunt's a teacher. I tried to stay away from it, I really did, but my heart just kept on saying, you know, go be a teacher. And it was here at ICC that I decided that.
Ever since you got that license, you've been on the move. We get it. With Student Checking, we have the tools to keep you going. Take care of that check from grandma without stopping at the bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And we'll even pay you back for ATM fees. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
You won Series N, and you already got a guy getting named Player of the Week with Jackson Lancaster. Just talk about Jackson, what he's meant to the team.
Jackson, he's a good one. He can run them down in center field. Nothing hits the ground out there. Works hard, works extremely hard. Gets in that weight room and works hard. And I can see him taking cuts every day on the field before and after practice. Good things pay off for those guys that work hard. 7 for 8. That's a great performance. I hope he can keep that up and keep rolling, and there's good things that happen to him.
All right, Jackson, big day for you being named MACJC Player of the Week. Just talk about how that feels.
Well, it's a great honor to receive the MACJC Player of the Week, and I just want to start off by being happy that we got the sweep, won both games, and I want to thank my coaches for pushing us every day and preparing us for the season. I want to thank my teammates for being there for me. And it could have been any of us out there, so I'm just really pumped and excited to see that.
So, Olivia, you had a big day in the circle today. Talk about it.
Well, I was just pounding the zone, just trying to get each batter out as quickly as I could.
So, Rachel, you had a big day at the plate today. Talk about it.
Well, I just got up there and I was thinking gap to gap like I've been working on in practice. And I got my pitch and I took it and it felt really good.
Coach, big sweep today against Snead State. Got some big-time hits from a lot of your players today. Just talk about how your team performed.
Yeah, it was exciting coming out today, playing a beautiful day. Sun was out, Snead State getting to play at home again. Don't have a whole lot of home games here to start out the season. So, it's coming off a tough one at Bevel the other day, and The girls responded well at practice yesterday, and we kind of got off a little bit slow, but Olivia Burns was throwing really good for us early and kept us in the game, and they got that one run, and then all of a sudden we had the explosion with a 6-run inning, and we've been looking for that big inning here for a couple of games, and just really proud of their being resilient in that first game and just staying with the plan and battling and getting in the bullpen there.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Game 2 here and the big bats, of course, the big home runs from Summer Crider and, of course, the grand slam from JoJo. Just talk a little bit about, from a coach's perspective, what these girls have worked on to get their bats ready to get those big hits.
Yeah, we've really, as a team, just focused on trying to get more barrels on the ball. We're not a big home run hitting team, so them two coming through with some big home runs was huge for us because we've been looking for run producers, and those two both barreled up some balls and definitely produced runs. What was it, a 3-run homer and a two-run homer and a grand slam. 2-run homer and a grand slam. So, that's 6 big runs right there, and, we've really been concentrating on trying to cut the plate in half and looking middle in or middle away and really having a good game plan against whatever pitchers we're facing. And I think the kids are buying in, and now they're seeing the results, and I think big things are ahead for us.
All right, Coach, congrats on the sweep and good luck at Marion Saturday.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, I'm here with Summer Crider. She hit her very first collegiate home run tonight. Summer, how do you feel about that?
It felt really good. I seen the ball coming in the zone and the inside. It felt good to pull it, and it felt good for me to help my team out to get that win tonight.
All right, guys, and now I'm here with Joanna Vasquez. Joanna, you hit your very first collegiate home run also. How'd it feel?
It felt good. I honestly thought it was like a deep fly, ball to left, just to score the runner at third for RBI, but I got more than I thought I did.
And what'd you get?
A grand slam.
Yeah.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half of play. Third quarter, ICC leading at 33-20 over Coahoma, and ICC started the second half much like they did the first half with a turnover. So, Jim, that means we outscore them 33-22 in the second half. We'll take that.
We'll take that. That'll be a 26-point win.
Shot is up, partially blocked that time by the Indians. Loose ball controlled by Coahoma. Holmes with it now. I always feel like I'm talking about the Holmes Lady Bulldogs whenever I say that, but it is Wanika Holmes on the floor. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Wild shot put up, back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Gandy. Gandy wanting to get out and run the floor. She was bumped, was able to find some breaks, kicks it out to Buford for 3. Yes! Shania Buford staying hot. She had 12 points. Those were all in the first quarter. Now she has 15. I've got that as her third three-pointer of the night, Mr. Jim.
I believe she's 3 from 3 from three-point line.
I think you're right indeed. So now Coahoma with the basketball, looking to go in on the drive, and there's going to be a foul whistle. They're going to say it was before the shot, I believe. And that's going to be a foul whistle on number 32. That's going to be Zaria Jenkins.
Her second foul, Adam. 36-20, our largest lead of the night. 8:51 left in the third quarter. Lady Indians 36, Coahoma Lady Tigers 20.
So Coahoma with the basketball. Going to kick it out, and Gandy takes it away. Great steal that time by Tabria. Puts the brakes on and then had her shot blocked. Man, the player nearly jumped over Gandy that time. And Gandy just, great play, just a good extra effort defensively by Coahoma to go in and slap that one away. So now, Lady Tigers with the basketball. Working it around, trying to go baseline is Holmes. Jim Holmes, Wanika has 3 fouls. And there's going to be a quick foul call there on ICC, and that's going to be on Zaria Jenkins. She picks up 2 quick fouls, and she'll check out of the contest now with 8:24 to go. And Shamia Williams will check back in. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC BSU.
Like you said, Zaria picked up her third foul. Adam had to get her out of the game.
Great play that time by Shamia on the inbound. She tipped it away, saved it inbounds to her own teammate. Now they're going to kick it out for her for a 3. Yes! What an effort that time by Shamia Williams. As she started it with a great defensive effort, paid her off on the offensive end. She now has 9 points after burying that 3. And Jim, the large lead of the night now to 19. Coahoma with the basketball. They're working left to right on your radio dial. They kick it out now, wanting to go on the drive. Shot is up, off the mark, no good. And Tanisha Miller had the rebound, but then it was taken away by Coahoma. So now Coahoma with the fresh shot clock. They're going to work it to Holmes. Holmes looking to go in on the drive, puts up a wild shot, kiss off the glass, no good. Miller couldn't grab the rebound, but she did tip it to her teammate, Shamia Williams, and now ICC with it. 39-20 is your score. Buford for 3, yes.
She's feeling it, Adam. Got 18 points, 4 for 4 tonight, 3-point land.
Yeah, I was going to say, stop me if you've heard that before. Shania Buford knocks down another three-pointer, makes it a 42-20 contest, and Coahoma needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. I believe it's going to be a full timeout. Yes, it is. We'll be back with more right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan, and let's go ICCTV.com. ICC leading at 40-20 with 7:17 to go here in the third quarter.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
And welcome back to action as we reset out of the timeout. 42-20, ICC taking control of this one here in the third quarter of play. Largely the night at 22. Coahoma with the basketball, trying to get their first points of the second half, Mr. Jim.
Good point, Adam. Good point. Good defense. Lady Indians. Turnovers adding up right now.
Oh, and a good hustle play by Holmes. She got on the floor after ICC stole it. The only problem is she tried to roll over and get back up, and the turnover gives it right back to ICC. But one thing I do like out of this Holmes team, they have that never say die attitude. They're going to play hard all the way to the end, and we're seeing that right now. Despite trailing by 22 inside 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter, they're getting on the floor, diving for loose balls, and still playing like a 2-point ball game.
They will. Stephanie Murphy won't let them quit. They'll hustle, show a lot of effort tonight.
Buford with the basketball, drops it off to Williams. Williams back to Buford. Now they swing it around the perimeter. This is going to be Wilson back to Williams, who wants the three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Coahoma. There's Gandy to take it away, nearly spilling into Raphael Henry on the baseline. Remind you can see highlights of tonight's contest. Maybe even see Tabria fall into Raphael's lap by visiting our YouTube page. Just simply search Let's Go ICC on YouTube, or you can go to the schedule pages as well for both the men's and women's basketball teams to see those videos there.
You know, Raphael showed some quickness there.
He did. Cat-like reflexes. Raphael, of course, only about 24, 25, so he's still young. Maybe add a couple of 20 years to that.
Might need to add just a little.
That jumper knocked down that time. I missed who knocked it down,
That
Mr.
was
Jim.
Thigpen, who I don't understand why it's not shooting more. She's 4 for 5 tonight. 42-22. Lady Indians up by 26 minutes left in the third period.
So ICC with the basketball, works it over on the wing. ICC moving right to left on your radio dial. Shamia Williams nearly traveled, fell, but got rid of the basketball before she hit the floor. Gandy works off a screen, jumper off the mark, no good. Tanisha Miller with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Buford. Buford driving inside, throws up a wild shot. Couldn't get it to fall, but she'll head in the line to shoot two. So Shania Buford will head to the free throw line as that foul whistle on number 4. That's going to be on Thigpen, and that will be her third. Well, tough decision here for Coach Murphy. Thigpen, who's been hot tonight. Also Holmes, who is leading them in scoring with 9 points, both with 3 fouls in the contest. That's going to be Buford knocking down the free throw. She now has 19 points to lead all scorers in the contest.
Adam, Coach Murphy's not asking me, but I don't take her out.
Yeah, I would say you got to dance with the girl that got you there, and that's what she's going to have to try to do here. Second free throw is good. 20 points now for Shania Buford, and we still have 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. ICC lead now to 22.
Which is matches the largest league.
So Coahoma with it. They're going to bring it up the floor. Going to have to hurry it across. They just get it across. Miller stepped in front of the pass. Loose ball on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball as actually a pair of Coahoma players landed on top of each other. Good to see that no one was hurt, as that was Lambert that was worse for wear after her teammate fell on top of her that time. Ball nearly slapped out of bounds, but Coahoma will keep it. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Coming up on 5.5 to play here in the third quarter. 44-22 is the score. Driving inside, ball was tied up, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Coahoma.
Adam, you mentioned 44-22. Lady Indians up, 5:14 left in the third period. Taking good control here in the third period.
So coming up on 5 minutes to play, as Mr. Jim mentioned, 22 is the lead for ICC. Gandy with the basketball, looking to go on the drive. Was picked up off the switch. Buford ball fakes. Now he's going to dribble it back out and reset the offense. Buford wanting to work off a screen. Oh, what a pass. Inside they go, but traveling. Good call. Good call by the official, as I don't think Miller was expecting the basketball. Kind of shuffled her foot instead of going straight up that time. But what a great pass by Shania Buford.
Great job by Buford. You know, Adam, we mentioned she's got 20 points already here in the third period, but looking to pass the ball off, get an assist.
So Coahoma with the basketball now. Nearly turned it over. They keep it now, looking to go on the drive, kick it out. Spot up three for Thigpen on its way. Bouncing around, no good. Gandy had the rebound, but then it was taken away by Coahoma. Shot blocked. Miller. She's a shot blocking machine. That's one of the aspects of her game that really goes underappreciated. As you saw a big block there, she had an even bigger one in the first half. So Coahoma with the basketball, 28 seconds on the shot clock, 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. 44-22, ICC with the lead over the Lady Tigers of Coahoma. Good help defense on the backside that time by Buford. Ties up the basketball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Indians. Jim, this has been one of the better defensive games we've seen out of ICC in about 4 or 5 weeks.
Adam, they showed a lot of energy here in the third period. Even though you had a 16-point lead, a lot of energy defensively, and it's paid off offensively with stretched the lead to 22 points.
So ICC with the basketball, coming up on 4 minutes to play now. Buford with it on the left wing, looking to go inside. Nothing there. Good defense on the part of Coahoma to take away that entry pass. Shamia Williams now works it off to Gandy. And Gandy for NBA range three. Yes! Gandy.
Adam, largest lead tonight. 25-point lead, Lady Indians. 3:45 left in the third period.
8th three-pointer of the game for ICC. Kicks it out, baseline jumper for Coahoma. Long, no good. Miller gets big and gets the rebound. That's going to be an over-the-back call here on number 20 of Coahoma. And that's going to be on Burke. Substitutions coming in the game here for ICC, number 21. That is going to be Keely Wilson. Gandy will check out. And for Coahoma, they're actually sending a pair of subs. Number 30 checking in, Pittman. And it looks like it was number 3, Pimpton, that came in as well. And now another sub coming in for Coahoma. This will be number 32, Young. Not a bad decision that time by Coach Murphy to stagger the substitutions, almost a way to get her team to catch a breath.
47-22, Lady Indians up by 25 on Coahoma. 3:20 left in the third period.
ICC with the basketball. Wilson with it now up top at the point. Man-to-man defense out of Coahoma. ICC not moving well without the basketball, trying to get that set play. Now Williams with it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. ICC's going to have to figure out what they want to do with it in a hurry here. Now going to work off a screen, looking to drive baseline. And she's going to say she stepped out of bounds. Great defense on the part of Coahoma to force that turnover.
Adam, give them credit. I mean, let's be honest. They are down by 25 points, but they're still hustling defensively. Kudos to their coaching staff. Kudos to the kids.
Buford nearly comes away with a steal and a lazy pass, but Coahoma avoids that turnover. Good hustle by Buford to get back. 47-22 is your score, even though I did not have it right on the screen. Coahoma with it now, swinging it around the perimeter. Trying to go inside. Shot is up, partially blocked, but count the basket. That foul is going to be whistled on Kaylin Wilson. Good, strong move to the basket that time, as I believe that was Pittman that got that one to fall. And, Jim, if I'm looking at this right, that's only the second field goal made by Coahoma here in the second half.
I believe so.
Substitution coming in the game here for ICC. This will be Tamoya Brownlee in. Checking out will be Kaylin Wilson. That substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Oklahoma. John Herod and all the fine folks out there at the Bank of Oklahoma and all their other outlets. Bank of Manatee, Bank of Calhoun as well. As that free throw is off the mark, no good.
47-24, Lady Indians up by 23. 2:30 left in the third period. Lady Indians over Coahoma Lady Tigers.
So Shania Buford with the basketball. She's going to drop it off. And now is going to ask for it back. She gets it back. Man-to-man defense now out of Coahoma. Buford wanting to work off a screen from Miller. Now a little pick-and-roll action inside the go. And again, another travel call as that pass. Good call. That pass just a little too high. Good defense, though. Recognize that's what ICC was wanting to do and forced another turnover. So 2:15 to play here in the third quarter of play. 47-24 is your score. ICC with the lead. Coahoma with the basketball. Remind you the guys' game will be coming up after a brief intermission between the two games here. As there's a drive inside by Holmes and another block shot by Tanisha Miller. That's got to be at least her fourth block shot of the night.
Good job, Tanisha. Of course, she's 6'1", but she has great leaping ability and great timing at them.
So Coahoma ball on the baseline with 12 seconds on the shot clock. 1:58 to play here in the third quarter. ICC 47-24. Near steal by the Indians. Now driving shot is up, no good, but there's a foul on ICC. That foul's going to be whistled on number 21, Keely Wilson. Jim, there's a good crowd here tonight, but not very vocal. Sometimes I feel like they might be able to hear us when we're talking.
Yeah, they're not vocal right now. And let's be honest, we've got a big lead. I think that's taken a little bit of enthusiasm out of the crowd, Adam.
That free throw is off the mark, no good, as this is Pittman at the free throw line. Or excuse me, Thigpen at the free throw line. Awaiting the second free throw here. And that one's off the mark, no good. Miller with the rebound. Got a little bit out of the band that time as they were yelling at the free throw shooter. 1:43 and counting, 47-24 is the score. ICC being patient, playing a game of catch between the guards. This is Keely Wilson with it. Now goes back up top to Shamia Williams. Mia's going to pass it over now. This is going to be Buford. Buford wants another three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped, and controlled. They're going to say last touched as it goes out of bounds. I thought it was controlled by Coahoma, but they let it go out of bounds. Last touch by ICC.
47-24. Lady Indians up by 23 points. A minute 18 left in the third period.
So 1:15, as you said, Mr. Jim, left to play here. Indians up big. And again, we remind you, if ICC is able to hang on to this lead, they will win their 7th North Division championship and take the number 1 seed of the North for the 7th time under the direction of Coach Nancy Gray. As there's a drive and a foul. That one's going to be on Miller. Jim, you look at it, I think, 13 years that Coach Gray has been here at ICC. I think that's right. I'm trying to go that off the top of my head, but she owns over half of those North Division championships as head coach of the Lady Indians.
She does a great job, and of course Robin Porter, her assistant coach, does a great job, and of course the administration behind her. So kudos to ICC's coaching staff and administration.
Speaking of great jobs, let's look back at, what was it, Tuesday night? You guys had the ICC Most Beautiful pageant. A great job. You and Miss Tilda and Dr. Bunch did a great job putting that together, and overall looked like a great event at the end of the night.
Adam, we did have a great event. Of course, y'all gave us a lot of help in community relations, had a lot of people helping behind the scenes, but what a great night. Packed house, 31 contestants, a new Most Beautiful ICC, and just a very, very positive atmosphere for the Indian community.
I'm upset I didn't get the crown this year. That's
well, I voted for you.
I appreciate it. You and that.
I think your mom voted for you.
No, Mama wouldn't vote for me. She knows better. Wild shot put up no good, and the rebound pulled down by Coahoma with 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Coahoma rushing it down the floor. Holmes with it now, trying to drive baseline. Great defense on the part of ICC to take it away. Turnaround baseline jumper was a beauty for Holmes, and that is going to be her 11th point of the night. Wow, what a play there by Holmes just to get that shot up and bury it.
We're up by 20, Adam. 10 seconds left in the third period.
So ICC can hold off for the final shot here as the shot clock is off. Wilson with it now, wanting to drive inside. Beautiful hesitation move, drives inside, and a foul is going to be called on the Lady Tigers. And that foul is going to be whistled on, did he say 32? Yes, he did, 32. That one's going to be on Young, and that's going to be her second. And ICC will go to the free throw line. So awaiting the free throw here. First one on its way, good. That is Keely Wilson.
First point of the game.
Yep.
She's played well. Hadn't been scoring, but played well in other aspects of the game.
Coming into that backup point guard role, has been solid for ICC this season. Second free throw good as well, as she now has 2 points, and ICC takes a 22-point lead. Holmes with it, going to try to fire it up before halftime. The shot is up. Oh, nearly got that one to fall from the ICC mark on the far side of the floor. We've played 3. ICC 49, Coahoma 27. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for the fourth quarter of play. ICC with a commanding 49-27 lead. Adam Gore, Mr. Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. You also have Lee Adams taking photos. You can see those photos on ICCimages.com. Only $1 you can get a digital download there. You ask, why does it cost $1? Well, that's as low as we can provide them for our fans out there. Photos from tonight and other events throughout the year as well. So part of those Most Beautiful pageant. We have those photos available as well. Raphael Henry, Javon Keys, and Madison Haley, all part of the ICC crew this evening here on Let's Go ICC TV. Coahoma with the basketball to start the second half. Also want to give a shout out to Seth Kent back in the studios. Has loose ball on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Good defense by ICC, but good hustle on the counter by Coahoma to get the ball back. Jump ball in favor of ICC.
You like the enthusiasm of both teams and give Coahoma credit. You know, they're hanging in there, Adam. They're down 22. Fourth quarter just started, 9:40, but they're still playing hard.
For those that are listening in the area, you've probably heard her name a couple of times tonight. Stephanie Murphy, the first-year head coach at Coahoma, formerly at Tupelo High School. So, Jim, you and I both know Stephanie, and you know good things are going to come to Coahoma under her direction.
No doubt about it. We hated to see her leave Tupelo, but she's doing bigger and better things, outstanding, a class act.
That foul's going to be whistled on number 32. That's going to be Young. And that should be her third foul. Actually, it's got these. Yeah, now it's going to be her third foul. She'll check out. Checking into the contest will be Burke for Coahoma. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Backdoor pass. Layup is no good. A lot of contact. Good no call by the official. And ICC is able to chase down the rebound and reset the offense. Gandy with the basketball. Works it over on the right wing. Now spinning it around. Gandy open for threes. Shoots it from the corner. Left it short. No good. Rebound being chased. Loose on the floor. And Coahoma comes away with it. Once again, Coahoma diving on the floor, getting after loose balls, playing like it's a two-point contest, despite ICC leading at 49-27.
Good sportsmanship of both teams tonight, but they're both hustling at them.
So nice pick and roll. Throws the ball into the backcourt, and that's going to be an over and back call. So just a good idea that time. Just an unfortunate break for Coahoma as the ball slipped through her fingertips and into the backcourt. Turnover gives it back to ICC. Robinson checking into the contest for Coahoma. Checking out will be Thigpen. So ICC with the basketball. They lead 49-27. 8:45 to go here in the contest. As a shot put up, a lot of contact. Jim, I think it's going to have to be a lot of contact for the officials to blow the whistle in this contest, with this one being kind of out of hand the way it is.
It is. And what a great play by Gandy. She fell down, kept dribbling, got her balance back. What an athlete.
Running shot is good, as that was number 13, Whitney Watkins, getting her first points of the contest. What an athletic play by Whitney. We'll look at it right here on the Little Caesars instant replay. Just kind of knifed her way through the lane and got the shot to fall. 51-27, ICC with the lead now. 8 minutes to play, and there's a steal. That was Wilson. She just took that one away. Wilson trying to drive inside. Good transition defense. out of Robinson to tap that one out of bounds and get the ball, or I guess negate the easy layup. Substitutions into the contest will be Pipton and Thigpen, both for Coahoma, checking back into the contest here. So ICC with the basketball. Going to try to go inside. This is Brownlee with it, and we have a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be whistled on number 20, Burke of Coahoma. Second team foul here in the fourth quarter. Second foul on Burke. So ICC will have the ball on the baseline with a fresh shot clock. Trying to go backdoor, nothing there. Three-pointer from the corner is left well short, no good. Rebound's going to be chased down, though, and ICC had it. And that's going to be a push out of bounds. Jim, let's give credit where credit's due. Tamoya Brownlee did not like the way she got shoved because she got shoved pretty hard, but Tamoya just took the opportunity to walk away from the situation as that foul was whistled on Thigpen. Nothing malicious on the part of Thigpen, just a little frustrations.
And I'm glad she kept her composure.
Yep. Gandy with the basketball, trying to drive inside. Good switch on the screen that time. Deep three on its way. That one off the mark, no good. And the rebound to Coahoma. 51-27, ICC with the lead. Coahoma with the basketball, working left to right on your radio dial. Of course, that means ICC, Jim, is working right to left.
There you go.
So Coahoma with it, looking to go on the drive is Holmes. Shot is up, left it short, no good. And Gandy rips the rebound. Now here comes Gandy. Quick as a hiccup, trying to push it up the floor. Feeds it inside. Extra pass, and ICC just threw it away. Brownlee not expecting the pass that time, as she was expecting Jenkins to put the shot up. Substitution into the game here for ICC is going to be McClatchy. It looks like this is going to be number 31. Brownlee checking out of the contest. So McClatchy will check back in for ICC. These substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. If you're ever looking for Jerry Gavatt in Chickasaw County, he's probably at the Bank of Okolona putting all of his money in the bank. They're not a sponsor, Jerry. As that ball slapped away and it's going to roll out of bounds.
Good hustle.
And it's going to stay with Coahoma.
Hey, Adam, Jerry's always working. He's
is
a hard-working man.
That's the reason why he puts all of his money in the Bank of Okolona. So Coahoma's going to try to lob it in, nearly taken away by ICC. Holmes with it now, pushes it up the floor in a hurry. Baseline drive, extra pass, and they're going to reset. No, now a quick three put up. Off the mark, no good. Air ball corralled that time by Whitney Watkins. Well, I've gotten used to everybody's number, and then, of course, when they wear the pink jerseys, they don't wear the same number, so I have to double-check myself.
You're doing fine. A lot better than Jim would do.
Or I can just make up names for those listening on the radio. They wouldn't know. Layup is no good. Got a little underneath. Now the putback is up, no good. There's a lead on the basket. Putback, no. Third time is not a charm. But Quay McClatchy got physical, got that rebound, put it up, and she'll head to the free throw line with a pair of free throws coming up here. And this is going to be Pipton picking up the foul. That's going to be her third.
You know, give Zaria Jenkins. She battled underneath there twice. Missed the two tip ends. McClatchy cleaning up for her.
McClatchy's free throw left it short. Jim, not a lot of scoring going on this quarter.
No.
Second free throw on its way, and that one good for McClatchy. McClatchy with 4 points, all coming from the charity stripe this evening. And ICC leads it now 52-27, 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter.
25-point lead, Lady Indians. As Adam mentioned, 6:10 left in the ball game.
Reach-in foul going to be whistled here on Tabria Gandy. And that is going to be Gandy's first foul, team first foul here in the fourth quarter, 6:10 to play. Well, if you're watching this on campus, still plenty of time to get up here for the guys' game. Running wild shot, put up no good. Now, of course, with it being Valentine's Day, there's going to be a lot of people that are out.
That's what's going on. A lot of people are out celebrating with their sweetheart.
With their loved one. I know you'll be sleeping on the couch tonight because you elected to come be basketball instead of taking Miss Heather out for a meal. But I know you'll make it up to her this weekend.
No doubt I will. I took her out last weekend.
That shot is up, no good. Man, tons of contact on the floor right now. Scoop shot is up in and good, though, for number 32, Zaria Jenkins.
She deserves it. Zaria's really hitting the boards tonight. Got 5 points. Adam, I believe, is the largest lead of the night. 27-point lead for the Lady Indians. 5:25 left in the ball game.
Running shot, a lot of contact. They're going to say the ball went out of bounds. Yeah, there's a lot of physical play going on right now, but good thing for both teams. Either team really showing a lot of frustrations, but it'll be one of those. If you do see maybe a little extra push or some mouthing, the officials will get it back under control, but they are trying to speed up the process a little bit here. 54-27. And there's going to be a blocking foul. That's on me because as soon as I said they weren't calling any fouls, they called two. Or it's going to be called one there on Gandy. The blocking foul, and this will send Holmes to the free throw line to shoot two.
Liv Holmes is leading tonight in scoring. She's got 11 points right now, Adam.
So she'll head to the free throw line. First free throw, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Holmes. She now has 12, and Jim, you are correct. She is leading all scorers for the Lady Tigers. A substitution coming in the game here. Young will check in. Also checking into the contest was number 30. Is that 30? Pittman? Yes, Pittman checked into the contest. And Holmes gets the second free throw to fall. She now got 13 points.
54-29, 5:20 left in the ball game. Lady Indians up, 25-point lead, Adam.
ICC just patiently walking this one up the floor, not in a rush here. Gandy's going to dribble back and survey the defense. Gandy wanting to work one-on-one, crosses over, now pull-up jumper in the paint, and she is fouled. And that foul's going to be whistled on number 4,
I think that's
Thigpen.
it.
And that should be her 5th foul. And that is her 5th foul. I don't know why they haven't blown the horn. Is that her 5th foul?
They got her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second free throw.
Did she make
Got
the
them
first
both.
free throw out?
Yes, she
got
did.
both.
She did.
I got Gandy with 10.
And you are correct, sir. Or at least we both have her with 10, I should say. 56-29 is the score, so Thigpen has found out of the contest. Jim, she started off the game hot.
She did. She was 3 for 3, and then they kind of cooled down a little bit.
There's going to be a blocking foul there on Tabria Gandy. And she has picked up 3 quick fouls here in the fourth quarter. Berryman will check into the contest. Gandy will check out with 4:49 to play. So Berryman into the contest here. 56-29 is the score. ICC is, for the most part, Jim, put this thing away late in the second quarter, but the second half has just been dominated by the Lady Indians. And the ball was actually tipped out of bounds by ICC, but the young lady inbounding for Coahoma caught it, so out of bounds on Coahoma.
You know, we had a 6-point lead in the first quarter, 13-point lead at halftime, and then we stretched it out to a 22-point lead at the end of the third quarter.
27 has been the largest lead of the night so far for ICC. Berryman with the basketball. Works it over now. ICC quickly around the wing. Baseline jumper and count the basket.
The old-fashioned three-point play, maybe.
Got 2 claps and a Ric Flair out of Mr. Jim that time as she got the basket to fall. And I go to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. So this will be Keely Wilson to the free throw line as a chance to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way here for Wilson. Free throw, left that one short. McClatchy, though, saves it in bounds, but they're going to say her foot was out of bounds. Good hustle that time by Quay. Unfortunately, just could not get it there quick enough, or I should say, she did get there quick enough, just had her foot on the out-of-bounds line. So Coahoma with the basketball now. ICC leading it 58-29. Coming up on 4:15 to play in the contest. Holmes drives inside and is shot denied again by Tanisha Miller.
At least her 5th block tonight, Adam, at least.
Absolutely, as that one just returned to Cinder. Ball out of bounds to the baseline to Coahoma. 10 seconds on the shot clock as they get it inbounds. Holmes goes inside, puts up the jumper, rattles in, good. Holmes now with 15 points. She's the leading scorer of the night for Coahoma.
The only person in double figures for Coahoma tonight.
Makes that a 58-31 contest now in favor of ICC. So Lady Indians with the basketball. A little bit of confusion. Nobody really moving without the basketball. Inside they go to McClatchy. And good defense. They're going to reach in and tie that one up that time. Good hustle on the part of Pittman to tie it up and get the jump ball in favor of Coahoma. 3:45 to play. ICC trying to capture the North Division Championship, take that number 1 seed in the North into the state tournament in 2 weeks, which if Jones wins tonight will for sure be at Jones, as it is hosted by the South Division winner. ICC and Jones, both of their magic numbers are 1 to win their division this year. Ball is going to be out of bounds, last touch by ICC, and so it will stay with Holmes on the baseline. 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 3:27 to play here in the contest. Substitution coming into the game here. This will be Sarah Freelow. Freelow into the contest. Checking out will be Tanisha Miller. Looking to go back door. Holmes finds it and gets the layup. Nice move that time by Holmes. The ball was nearly tossed out of bounds, and what carried the defender's momentum away from her. She was able to get it and get the layup to fall. 3:15 to play. ICC 58-33 with the basketball, I should say, is ICC. Freelow gets it. Freelow's jumper in the paint, good. Sarah Freelow, instant offense for the Indians, in off the bench and buries the jumper. And ICC now leads 60-35.
1,000% shooting.
I like it. So Coahoma with the basketball, inside 3 minutes to play. Holmes going to drive it, kick it out for a three-point basket on its way. Halfway down, no good, and McClatchy with the rebound. Good set play that time on the part of Coahoma, just could not get the ball to fall. And now here comes ICC on the other end. Wild shot put up, and that's going to be a foul. And this is going to be whistled on number 25. That's going to be Sarah Freelow. Sub coming into the game here for Coahoma. This will be number 2, Robinson, checking back into the contest for the Lady Tigers.
60-35, Lady Indians up, 2:30 left in the ball game, Adam.
So Coahoma will inbounds here. See a few more fans making their way into the Davis Event Center this evening. I don't know why they didn't bring their dates. It's Valentine's.
That's right. Where else would you like to be besides a ICC Coahoma basketball game on Valentine's night?
I'm going to ask you the same question. Why didn't you bring Heather then?
You know, I don't know where she is. No, she's at home. She's resting right now.
Yes.
And she had permission to stay home tonight, like I had to give her permission. She told me she was staying home, okay?
I was going to say, change that to her telling you you're going to stay home.
I get the last word in always. It's yes, ma'am.
There you go. So ICC with the basketball. Quick three-pointer up. Good. Keely Wilson buries a three-pointer. That's her 7th point of the contest. Inside 2 minutes to play, 63-35 is the score. Remind everybody, we'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way. We'll have our Sonic stats, name our Sonic star of the game as well. So, Mr. Jim, be thinking about your star of the game. As there's a running shot up, no good, and a foul on ICC. We'll have 2 more substitutions getting set to come in here for the Lady Indians after this first free throw, as this will send Lambert to the free throw line. So waiting the free throw here. First one is up and good. Lambert gets her first points of the night. Into the contest here for ICC, number 24, Elizabeth Ingram, and number 22, Randasia Creighton. In for ICC, so everybody getting an opportunity to play this evening. Second free throw good from Lambert. Did they say it was good? I heard a whistle blow.
It was good.
Okay. I didn't know if they're...
Adam, we're up 63-37. A minute 30 left in the ball game.
Berryman with the basketball. Crossing over the defender, gets some oohs and ahs out of the crowd.
She can handle the ball.
Berryman driving inside, drops it off, and then a foul. Well, that got some noise out of the crowd.
There we go. Get some enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm going to say hello, Davis Event Center. Nice to join us. So this will send Berryman to the free throw line, where she'll have a chance at 2 free throws. First free throw for Berryman is up in and good.
You know, Adam, they call that breaking ankles when you cross over and the defender almost falls down, and Sarah had her leaning both times, I believe.
Absolutely. Waiting the second free throw, and it's up and good as well. Not only that, but she had the ball low to the ground. Not really an opportunity to steal it away from her. And as we said, woke up this Davis Event Center crowd. Holmes with the basketball. Now she's going to quickly work it up the floor. Coahoma driving inside. Oh, nice Euro step. Shot's no good. Offensive rebound. Putback's no good. Third time, though, is a charm for number 32, Young. And I've got that as Young's third point of the evening. And Mr. Jim, we're about 1 minute away before we can officially wrap this one up. Traditionally in red and blue, but tonight we're going to wrap this one up in pink and white.
There you go, Adam.
Part of the Breast Cancer Awareness Night here of ICC. A great thing that not only the Lady Indians do, but we do it in football, softball, and basketball as well. And the men will participate in this event as in their game later on tonight. Berryman with the basketball. Drive it over to Elizabeth Ingram. Ingram wanting to go on the drive. Nothing there. Out to Freelow. Freelow driving inside. Scoop shot too hard. A little bit of contact, but this deep in the contest. Good no call. As the ball is kicked around, loose on the floor, Coahoma has it, and it's going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow in favor of the Lady Indians. Jim, you've heard that song, This is a Song That Will Not End? Yeah. This is a game that will not end. It feels like we've been in the fourth quarter for about, I'd say, 20 minutes.
I believe we have, but we're winning, Adam, and give Nancy Gray and Robin Porter credit. Coming away with another big win for the Lady Indians.
Creighton with the basketball. Now it's going to kick it up top. Three-point basket, short, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Coahoma get it. And that's going to be a jump ball. Coahoma should have the favor. Yes, it will. This will be Coahoma basketball. 19 seconds to play before we can wrap this one up. The Lady Indians will win the North Division Championship with this win. The 7th of Coach Nancy Gray's career. And that will secure their number 1 seeding heading into the division tournament in 2 weeks, we assume, at Jones. So Coahoma with it. They'll have it up top. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Swings it around, trying to feed it inside. Turnaround shot is up, bouncing around, no good. And that's a do it. Your final score. ICC 65, Coahoma 39. And congratulations to the Lady Indians as they earn the North Division title with this win. And Jim, before we go into the Renaissance Bank postgame report, let's get your final thoughts on the contest.
Adam, well-played game. You know, first quarter, 6-point game, and then our depth took over. The lead just kept building and building and building. Give Coahoma credit, they never quit. But we had too much talent, a better team tonight, and had too much depth. Great win for the Lady Indians.
65-39, ICC with the win. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. It's like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in. Pulling me back in!
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime. Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves. A Fritos chili pie. Juicy Junior Burger. Or Junior Wrap. Does all this comfort come at a price? Yes, it starts at 99 cents. Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it 65-39. The Lady Indians improved to 18-2, 10-0 in the North. Coahoma falls to 6-16, 1-10 in the North. And Jim, as we talked about, that secures the North Division Championship for the Lady Indians, the number 1 seed heading into the state tournament in 2 weeks. We talked about your quick final thoughts now that we don't have the band playing as loud. A dominant second half by ICC was able to put that one away.
No doubt about that. And our depth took over. We played very good defense, rebounded very well, but our depth, we have a lot more players than they had. Good coaching, and we just took control of the game in the second quarter, never looked back.
And, Jim, I think it's no doubt we're going to name our Sonic star of the game tonight, Shania Buford.
No doubt about that. And we had several players step up, but Shania hit those 4 big threes, 20 points. Let's be honest, we really didn't need her in the fourth quarter, but she played very steady, played a very good ball game. Give Buford the nod.
Absolutely. Buford finishes the game with 20 points. Tanisha Miller with 2, Tabria Gandy with 10, Sarah Berryman with 2, Whitney Watkins with 2, 9 points for Shamia Williams, 7 points for Keely Wilson, 3 points for Kaylin Wilson, 2 points for Sarah Freelow, and it was 4 points for Quay McClatchy, and Zaria Jenkins finished with 4 points on the evening. I believe that's correct, on 4 points. And then for Coahoma, it was Lambert with 2 points, Robinson with 3 points, Pipton with 2, 8 for Thickman, 17 for Holmes, Pittman with 2, and 3 for Young. Well, that's going to do it here for our first contest of the night. ICC wins at 65-39. We're going to come back in about 10 minutes with the Renaissance Bank postgame report and have the First American National Bank opening tip between the Indians and the Tigers of Coahoma in the nightcap. We'll be back with more right after this.